Namaste. Welcome to my first Qigong class. So this class is designed to awaken the body, awaken the Qi of the body and the spirit as well as the breath. So enjoy. We're going to start by bringing the feet together and starting to become aware of your whole body standing. Then start to draw the toes outwards into a 45-degree angle and heels behind the toes. Gently start to bend into your knees very softly, and the knees are directly over the toes. Start to relax into your hips. Become aware of the breath in and out through the nostrils. Relax into the jaw. And become aware of the chin slightly back, not down. Slight smile on the face as you start to switch off the glutes. Tailbone down slightly, so you're visualizing your pelvis like a bowl, and all the organs are stacked, evenly spread in order. And this is a beautiful pose just to feel yourself grounding down into your space and the energies of your body. Just allow your fingers to be slightly apart and create a nice little opening for the thumbs, but the thumbs are relaxed. The hands are alive and the wrists are relaxed. And create a nice lemons under your arms, so allow the underarms to breathe. And starting to draw the tongue to the roof of the mouth, of the soft palate of the roof of the mouth. And as you're doing that, feeling yourself lifting up through the crown of the head, and as you're exhaling, pressing down and starting to become aware of the soles of the feet. Just in front of the heels will be your point of equilibrium, where you start to feel yourself drawing down into the earth's energy, and just in front of where your lungs are and the soles of the feet, which are these two spaces of your feet, there will be a kidney 1 point there. So as you're standing, feeling that inner arch, slowly activating that energy without putting too much pressure on the feet. Taking a deep breath in and slowly grounding, softly releasing down into this pose. As you're breathing through the nose, start to feel yourself creating the balloon breath. At the balloon breath, you're starting to create lightness and space within the body. And as you exhale, sinking into your body. Flattening down into your buttocks, relaxing. And visualizing yourself lifting up through the crown of the head, and the rest of the body is just releasing and settling down. And as you start to breathe, you might notice the breath starting to move the body. As you're rocking forward and you're slowly rocking back. Just allow the breath to move the body. Rolling on to kidney 1 and rolling back onto that point of equilibrium. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, and feel the shoulder blades floating down into your upper back. Elbows relaxed, wrists relaxed. And then starting to feel yourself floating the arms up ever so gently. A nice smile on the face. Starting to float the arms up, keeping the wrists nice and relaxed. Elbows relaxed, shoulders drawn back and down. Chin down, back, and floating up. Visualizing your fingers as feathers of a bird. The cormorant bird sitting on a rock, drying out its feathers. Just noticing the little breeze of breath Expanding, creating space within the body. Floating up, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Have that curious mind to noticing how the body is feeling, scanning down, visualizing yourself sitting on a horse. Creating a little bit of space between the thighs. Just noticing what the breath is scanning through the body. You might notice the legs starting to shake or the arms, the heartbeat starting to pump. It's all natural. Just allow yourself to focus on the breath, creating space. And then slowly starting to gently roll the hands forward, palms forward, keeping the wrists relaxed, the elbows, shoulders down. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling any pockets in the body that are stiff or tight or tensing up, use the breath to expand within that space. Softly releasing and grounding. Shoulder blades hanging off the back of the body. Moving slowly as you start to gently bring and rise and lift the palms slowly up towards the ceiling. Keeping that space between the fingers, thumbs relaxed. The wrists relaxed, the elbows relaxed. Again, relax into your shoulders, into the Atlantis pose. Keeping the tongue on the roof at the palate of the mouth, the top. Feeling like you're holding the earth above you. Sinking down, keeping the fingers alive, investigating and finding out if there's any pain or any tension in the body. Just noticing where it's coming from and just allowing this pose to naturally heal, come back into balance. Working on those areas of tightness along your meridian lines. And then slowly we're going to bring, you can stay here for a little bit longer if you want to, which is quite nice just to investigate. Keep going through your structure, the pose, sinking and lifting within the breath. And then slowly, when you're ready, starting to gently roll the hands forward, keeping the shoulders where they are. They might find that they're clenching in, start to keep them drawing out, opening up through the chest as you start to draw the palms facing towards the chest, keeping the shoulders relaxed, elbows relaxed, being aware of that nice little crease between the thumb and the index finger, into the mother palm. So this pose here is more, the palms are into a yin shape, and it's a beautiful way of feeling your offering, giving the energy to the heart, to the body. Coming into balance. Like the hands are representing like you're holding onto a cup. Keep balloon breathing, feeling yourself breathing into the whole body, expanding. Feeling that beautiful chi around the arms, around the fingers, around the feet and the earth. Sinking down. And then slowly going into Father Palm as you roll the thumbs down, the palms down to the earth. And then projecting out, hands are still in line with the chest. And visualizing yourself offering that earth and the energy from the body around about 1 meter, maybe 1.5 meters out in front of you. You might have that beautiful sensations of tinglingness in the fingers, in the palms of the hands as you're breathing in, rolling forward, and slowly rocking back. Keeping your elbows relaxed, shoulders relaxed, chest open, knees softly bent, grounding down into those 2 points of the feet. And then slowly exhale, releasing, relaxing and spreading the chi around the body. Giving yourself a nice little wiggle in the toes, maybe releasing the ankles. You can keep your eyes closed as you're doing this, so you're just aware of any tightness still might be lingering. Rolling the shoulders around, giving the legs a little bit of a shake. So the next pose we're going to start to do is the yin and the yang. So it could be like the stomach and the spleen, but today I'm going to show you how to do the stars of the heaven, which is the yang, and consolidating the heavens, which is yin pose. And these are quite beautiful because of the lower dentate is more of the material and the heaviness of the body, and creates more of a physical denseness, okay, which is a bit hard to dispel from sometimes. And the upper body is more of a yang, so it's a lighter sensation, and sometimes it's a really beautiful way of releasing and letting go of any things that you might be holding on to, especially in the upper body. So it's a lighter energy. So we're going to first start off with opening the coil, and in this pose we're going to come back into, just give your feet a nice little shake because they're going to be standing for a little while. Bring the feet together, again toes outwards and heels behind the toes. I always like to just drop into the knees so you can feel yourself gently grounding, arching into the soles of the feet just a little bit to find those 2 points. Not too much tension there, but just slightly activated. Create that nice bowl for your pelvis, for all the organs to sink into. Relax the glutes. It's always nice to give them a little bit of a tap. Soften into the hips and feeling yourself spreading down into the legs. And then just allow the hands to come. Relax the fingers, the thumbs, relax, creating a nice little opening there. And start the balloon breath once again. Just allow yourself to puff up into the body. Create that lemon underneath the arms so the underarms are breathing. Roll the shoulders back and the shoulder blades float down into the back body. Chin back, relax the jaw. Bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And we're going to open up. As we're opening up between the wrist and the little fingers here, we're just going to roll into around the barrel. And exhale, you're packing the chi back to the body. Inhale and you feel yourself floating forward. Exhale, coming back. Inhale and packing back. We'll do this one more time. Inhale and packing back. Just close the coil. You are lifting your hands up, palms towards each other. Pressing down, so you're visualizing yourself pressing down 2 basketballs into water, so there's a little bit of pressure there. Pressing down, your arms are slightly active here. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Pressing down. And then gently release. Yeah, and you can start to stretch the legs. Then drop the knees. Relax down into your body. Come back into the pose. Very similar to opening up the barrel, but this time as we're opening up, we're rising, and this time we're going to pack the chi, but Going to invite the stars of the heavens to the navel. So your index finger are together, and your thumbs are together, and your thumbs are pressing towards the navel center, just above the navel. Your elbows are drawn outwards and your shoulders are down and relaxed. You can inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This time we're going to inhale, coming all the way up. This time coming all the way up onto our toes. Our thumbs and our index finger are together, and then exhale, slowly lower the heels as you lower the stars back to your navel. Breathing here for 3 breaths. Feeling your body expanding, rocking forward, opening. Feeling that beautiful, this pose is to create more of a chi condenser, so it's really packing that chi into the body. Inhale, we're going to go around the barrel, scoop up and bring the stars of the heavens back to the navel. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This time, inhale, rise up, come all the way up onto your toes if that feels comfortable. If not, don't do it. Keep your heels down. And exhale, just drop the arms. Bring the heels back to the floor. Breathing here for 3 breaths. Inhale one more time. Then coming back, doing this 3 times. And scooping up. Come onto the toes if that feels comfortable for you. Exhaling, if not, just keep your heels grounded, drawing the arms straight down. Activate the elbows forward, shoulders relaxed. Breathe in to the hands, feeling yourself drawing the breath all the way down into your navel. Condensing the chi. Creating heat. One more deep breath here. And then slowly release the hands. Inhale and slowly going around the fitness ball. Exhale, packing down the chi into the earth, into the lower body. And gently pushing off. Wonderful, giving the arms a shake, wiggle the toes. And starting to gently bend the knees once again. So just being aware, this time we'll be coming a little bit more up onto our toes. So if that doesn't feel quite comfortable for you, just go up a little bit at a time till you feel balanced and safe and secure in the knees, as well as the ankles and the toes. So this one is the it's I've gone blank. The heavens, this is the yin pose, and this is a pose where we start to gently pack the chi into the body. So swaying your hands out, just being aware of that bowl of the pelvis. You don't twist too much in this one, so you keep your pelvis quite stable and secure to the front. You're just more twisting from the body and you're packing. So going around, keeping yourself into that stance of Qigong. Knees are soft, relax the hips, relax the shoulders, tongue to the roof of the mouth, smile, relax the jaw. And I think I've done that too many times. Come back down. This time we're going to inhale, lifting all the way up. This time we're going to spread, and then reaching all the way up. Thumbs and your index finger together, and you just gently draw down to the body, down to your navel, and stay here for 3 breaths. Breathing down into the lower dente. 3 breaths. One more breath. And then slowly starting to scoop. Scooping around. 2. One more time on each side. Packing that chi that's around you into the body. Inhale, reaching up, coming up onto your toes if that feels comfortable for you. And keeping your heels on the floor. As you reach up, keep your elbows relaxed, your shoulders relaxed, and starting to push forward. So you're just gently going straight down here. As you go straight down, elbows are slightly forward. Breathe here for 3 breaths. You're priming the chi in the lower dente, stacking it in. And we'll do this one more time. Inhale, reach around. 1, 2, 2, and 3. And then inhale, come up onto your toes if that feels comfortable. If not, keep your heels grounded. And reaching your arms all the way up, grabbing on to the end of the essence and starting to gently draw the energy back to the navel. As the thumbs are in line with the navel, breathing here for 3 breaths. Feeling yourself rocking forward and back onto those 2 points of the feet. And then slowly release. Inhale, closing off. As you reach your arms up around the fitness ball, pressing down those 2 basketballs down into the water. A little bit of pressure here. And then slowly release. Wonderful. So hopefully you'll feel nice and balanced on your lower and your upper body. Giving yourself a nice little jiggle. There we go. Waking up the whole body. So the next practice we're going to be doing is the organs for the fire element. And I've chosen this one because hopefully coming into summer, this is a great way of working with your digestive system, allowing the pumping of the blood throughout your whole body. So this is a nice, beautiful practice to do as the weather's starting to become nice and warm. So we're going to start by bringing the feet together, and the first practice we're going to be doing is to work on the heart energy. So the heart energy is a yin organ, and it's a beautiful organ to create heat and fire and warmth within this space. It's a lovely way to express the way we feel. So coming into our stance first of all, so spreading the toes, the heels behind the toes. Start to ground down into the legs, relaxing down into the hips. Again, tailbone slightly down and under. Keep your glutes nice and switched off and the hips. Feeling yourself sitting on a horse, so your thighs are slightly apart and it's really soft and nurturing space within the pelvis here. Make sure that that bowl is supporting all the organs stacked evenly and in order. Releasing the hands. So thumbs are slightly relaxed, fingers are relaxed. Create space between the fingers under the armpits. And allowing yourself to gently sink into this pose. Relax the jaw, chin slightly back. The tongue on the roof of the mouth if the weather is good. If it's a bit windy, release that tongue. And sinking down. Take a couple of balloon breaths. It's always nice to feel into your inner space of how the body is feeling. the energy sensations of the lightness in the upper body, and maybe a little bit of denseness down the lower body, which is grounding and sinking down to the earth. I'm going to open up as we inhale, we're rocking forward. Exhale, packing that chi into the body. Inhaling and rising and lifting the arms out directly in front of the chest. This time I want you to focus on into the palms of the hands. So if you bend your middle finger into this space here, it's the pericardium point of 8. So this is where you're going to be projecting this beautiful fiery energy out. So palms are flames, and you're going to be projecting these beautiful fireballs from the heart, but also sucking in the warmth. So as we're breathing out, pushing out the fireballs, we're sucking it back in, but you're slightly, as you exhale, you're contracting a little bit underneath the armpits here and the side ribs. So it's just a very slight sensations of contracting those muscles in the arms, but keeping the shoulders relaxed, the shoulder blades down the back of the body. Feeling into the palms. Like squeezing those lemons underneath the armpits as you're exhaling, inhaling, sucking that warmth and the heat into the lungs, into the heart. Helps with circulation of the blood through the body. You might start to notice your fingers or your palms of your hands starting to tingle, or a sensation in the palms of the hands, and knowing that that is working, connecting to the heart, that fire energy of yin organ. And then slowly as you exhale, go into a little bit of a tiger palm here as we point the energy down to the earth. And here we're offering the heart energy down to the earth's energy, connecting here. Exhaling, drawing the heart energy down into the earth and drawing a little bit of earth energy up into the heart, just to create a nice little balance. Packing it down, taking some of that heat away from the heart and down into the earth. And then slowly, palms facing up, and get a beautiful circle to close around the feet ball. Exhale, pressing down, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Pressing down those 2 basketballs into water. And then slowly push off the table, straighten the legs, giving your fingers, your toes a nice little wiggle, and just stand here for a moment, just noticing what you feel. A beautiful practice to do before any energy work. Connecting to the heart, the hands. Lovely. So the next practice, which is also a fire organ, but this is the yang organ, so every organ has a relationship between another. This is the yang organ. So the heart was the yin, and now the small intestine is the yang. So we're going to come into the posture, just check down, just noticing the feet, if they need to give a little bit more of a wiggle or a shake. Just be aware of the feet back in alignment together. Directly down from the hips, knees bent. Create that beautiful bowl of the pelvis. Create space under the armpits, chin down. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw and a smart smile. And then we're going to slowly open up. We're going to open up, roll those fingers around the inside of the barrel and pack the chi towards the body. This time we're going to slowly inhale and rise the hands forward. This pose is where we're going to have a yin and a yang hand. So a yin hand is very relaxed and a yang hand is a little bit more flexed. So it's more of like a little tile within the fingers. The thumb's slightly out, just like you're holding onto water, so it's just more of a little bit of a crease between the thumbs and the index finger. Okay, so within the small intestine we're actually sucking a beautiful warmth and the fire in that yin hand, and we're exhaling, pushing out with the yang hand. So sucking and pushing out. Keeping the pelvis nice and level. Sometimes it's easy just to give yourself a nice twist, but it's more of a subtle twist. So it's a very feeling of sucking and pushing. Elbows relaxed. Visualizing you pushing out with that yin hand, sucking in with the yin, pushing out with the yang hand and sucking in with the yin hand. So it's a lovely way of moving the energy and the blood around the body. Closing your eyes if you'd like to visualize a little bit more deeply into what the body is doing with the chi and the heat of the body. Drawing and pulling. And then slowly making this movement just a little bit slower and a little bit more lighter. It's like you're rolling on a table like marbles along, so it's just becoming a little bit more softer within the hands of yin and yang. Noticing maybe the body starting to move within the breath. Connecting into your small intestines and what's happening within that space. Sucking it in, pushing it out. And then slowing down, bringing the hands slightly together, releasing, inhaling around the feet ball, and exhale, condensing it down, pushing it down into the earth. Arms slightly active here, so press in, and push off the table and straighten through the legs. Give yourself a nice little jiggle. Give some loving to your small intestines and your heart. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Give your toes a nice little movement just in case you're holding any tension within that space. Lovely. So the next practice we're going to be doing is pumping the shen of the gate of vitality, which is the pericardium. So this is, the pericardium is quite beautiful. It's the layer around the heart. So it's a lovely way of governing the energies of the body. So we're going to start back into our Qigong stance. Feet together, out to the side, heels behind the toes. I always like to ground into my legs first, and then as you soften into the knees, in line with the toes, relax the hips. Soften down into your glutes, create that beautiful ball of energy in the pelvis. The hands are pocket height, around about the hips. And we're going to slowly lift up through the crown of the head, using the tongue at the roof of the mouth to lift up And as we exhale, sinking down. Going to open up as we inhale, rolling those fingers, the little fingers around to the inside of the barrel, packing the chi back to the body. We're going to slowly lift the hands up, where this time you're going to swing one of your hands behind your back and the other hand in front of your chest, directly in line with your nipples. The hand that is behind, if you place your hands onto your hips and you reach up with your thumbs on towards the spine, is where your Ming Men energy is. So this sort of is like a fire cauldron. So this creates the heat and the warmth of the body and especially connects to the heart. If you can't reach your hand behind here, you can place your hand just onto the lower ribs here. Okay, and you can just allow yourself to feel that there. Okay. So we've opened up the crown, pouring the energy back, lifting up, and you're going to exhale and bring the hands to the chest, the heart space, and the hands behind your back. And here we're going to exhale, push that energy from the heart back to Min Man. Inhale, drawing that back hand, that energy to the front of the body. Exhaling, you might notice yourself going into a little bit of a Pac-Man breath as you're opening and as you're closing. Staying here for 3 breaths. Rocking forward and pushing back. And as we inhale, exhaling, and then you inhale and then exhale, bring the hand behind the back and the front of the chest. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing back. Pumping the shins of the gates of vitality. One more time. Breath, exhaling, and then inhaling. Exhaling back into the backhand. Close your eyes and just feel that beautiful energy from the backhand all the way to the front hand and sinking back. Inhale, exhale, and then opposite hand to the front of the chest, backhand, making this our last one. And feeling that warmth, the hands connecting and drawing down that energy. And then slowly releasing the hands to come back together, reaching up around the fit ball, and exhale, packing it back down, offering some of that energy to the earth and into the body. And then slowly push off the table. Give the shoulders a nice little relax. The toes a nice little relax and wiggle and jiggle. Give yourself a little shake if you need to. So the last practice of the fire elements is the triple warmer, the triple heater. So within the triple heater there's quite a few little squat poses. So as you squat down, just be very conscious of your lower back, your knees. Okay, so as we squat down, go down to where it feels right for you. So I'll just demonstrate. Keep your chin back, down, tailbone slightly down, bend the knees, and as you reach up, press into the feet. This starts to work with the the energies of the legs to help you lift up, taking any pressure from your lower back away. So as you go down, inhale, lifting up. So try not to lift the chin up, keep the chin down as you come up. Okay? So we'll start by bringing the feet together. And this is a beautiful way of really packing the energy and the chi, the chi into the lower, the middle and the upper dantai, the energies. So toes outwards and the heels behind the toes. And we're also going to be coming up onto our toes a couple of times. So again, just being very conscious of how you feel in your ankles. Only go up a little way if that feels right for you. And if you're feeling a bit wobbly, just maybe stay on the heels or just go up just a little bit at a time. So starting to feel yourself grounding down into those 2 points at the soles of the feet, kidney 1. And your equilibrium, center point, feeling yourself lengthening up through the crown of the head like someone's lifting you up through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, sink back down. Keep your hips nice and relaxed and spread. Tailbone slightly under. Lower ribs a little bit more to your pubic bone. Your navel relaxed. Arms, pocket height, hip height. Fingers spread, relaxed. Relax your elbows, create a nice opening underneath your armpits. Relax the jaw, bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Chin slightly back, not down. Going to open up as we inhale, rocking forward, going around in the scoots of the inside of the barrel, and packing the chi back to the body. Inhaling. And exhaling. We're going to do this one more time. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale, rise the arms up. This time we're going to bend down. So going into a nice little squat here again. Chin slightly down, back nice and long. Press into the feet, and this time you don't actually need to lift the arms. You just press into the feet and bring your hands to lower dantai. This time, palms out, and you're scooping the energy up from the earth, rising it up into the body, flaring it out, scooping down, lifting all the way back up, scooping down. This time we're reaching down and scooping the energy up into the middle and sweeping it off the lower ribs. Scooping down, reaching up, scooping it out, and rising down, going all the way back up. And this time, scooping down, you're going to lift up like you're about to drink a bowl of water. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Sometimes it's tender, the shoulders start to lift here. Or like you're pouring a beautiful crystal bowl of water over the face and just spreading that light out around the body. Bending and squatting down. Drawing that beautiful energy, that bowl of water from the earth up through the body. Pouring it gently over the face and spreading it out around you. Down. Making this our last one as we roll over. Spreading it out around your body. As we go down into our next squat, we're going to interlock our fingers. Roll the hands up. This time we're going to come all the way up onto our toes. And feeling that, and then the little condense of pressure in the fingers, and breathe out. Then scooping down, interlocking the fingers, rising all the way up, coming up onto your toes if you feel okay. I'm a bit wobbly. And pressing down, interlocking the fingers, making this our last one. Rising all the way up, feeling yourself about to strip the fingers apart, and then coming up. Bring the fingers together, palms down. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, lower the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Inhale for the detoxing breath. Exhale, the tongue goes to the roof of the mouth, and slap the hands together as well as the feet together if that feels comfortable. If not, step apart. And then slowly release. Inhale and exhale. Separate the feet as we start to close. And checking down into the body. Pressing down those 2 basketballs into the water. And pressing down off the table, spreading a little bit of chi around you. And just take a moment with your eyes closed. Create space under the armpits. Soften down into the knees. Relax your shoulders, and taking a moment to honour the way the body is feeling, all that beautiful chi. Awakening the energies of the body, your spirit, and connecting to the breath. Thank you very much for this class. I hope you've enjoyed, and namaste.